Ah, I was ready to roll. Okay, so here we go. So let's breathe in through our nose and out. And then in and out. And up and out. And up. Okay, let's go down into a bit of a little squat and up and down and up and down and up and down and up. And 2 and 1. Okay, so and circle around. So let's step side and side. Okay, so good morning, everyone. Sorry about the technical difficulty. Geez, when I set it up last night, I didn't know it was going to be such a tricky thing. Okay, I'm glad you can make it. So just notice your shoulders to start off with right now, how they feel. Hopefully they'll feel much better. And your legs and your hips. And twist side to side. Have your palm flexed. So point your fingers right up to the ceiling, because we're going to try and lengthen the fascia all the way down that side. So if you flex your hand, you might feel an extra little tugging all the way, following that line underneath your armpit. Okay, so let's just stop in the middle and step back. Bring your heels down and back. So step back. Down and back, heel down and back. So when you bring your leg back, squeeze your glute. Squeeze your glute. Squeeze. Squeeze. Good. Okay, so I'm just gonna march on the spot and bring my hands into figure 8. So roll down, roll back. Roll down, roll back. Good. Excuse me. Hopefully you have your music on at home. Okay, so just warming up the shoulders. Okay, so hands up, arms down, arms up, arms down. Good. Okay, now we're going to do knee lifts. Okay, so let's bring it down, up, down, up, down and up, down and up, and up, down, up, down, and up. Good. Okay, let's go across. Elbow, elbow, elbow down, cross. This is good for our back. We're starting to rotate our spine, working the fascial lines. Down and up, down and up. Good. Okay, let's bring the feet down, arms wide, and just tug and pull. Reach the arms up to the ceiling. Arms up to the ceiling. Pull that leg away. Your heel pulls down and away. Down and away. So it's opposite arm leg. Opposite arm leg reach. So it's like there's a string from your fingertips to your heels. And you want to pull that leg out and away. Okay, now let's bring the opposite arm down to the lifting leg. So just everything you do, just try to reach. Be long. Be long, long, long. Full extensions. Good. And one more time. Okay, now arms are wide, legs are open, breath in. Breathe into your belly, breathe out, cross your right arm to left ankle, and then lift it back up again. Breath in and breath out. Breath in, breath out. Just do the best you can. Fold over. When you fold over, see if you can feel the backs of your legs, your hamstrings. Let's see if you can feel your hamstrings lengthen a little bit. Breath in, breath out. Breath in and breath out. Good. One more. And out. Good. Okay. So bringing the arms down. So just with the leg, we're going to take one leg, rotate it in and out. So we're loosening up that leg bone in the hip socket. See if you can keep your other leg really steady. So it's really just this one leg turning in and out. The other leg is pretty steady. Okay? And now let's do it on the other side. So turn in and out. Okay, good. All right, so starting at the end of your mat, we're going to take a breath in, and we're going to lower ourselves down, and then walk out with your hands coming forward, and hips up high, so stop 3/4 of the way down. I'm not quite sure how that video got a little bit, the camera got a little bit out of place. There we go. Okay, so we're coming up, we're going down. Oh, so walk your hands out, take a break, a little pause, breath in, breath out, and let's just bring our knees down for the time being. Okay, from here, just shift your hips side to side. Just shift your hips side to side. That should feel pretty nice on your back. Good. Okay, so now we're going to take a belly breath in. So pull your shoulder blades down. So round out your shoulders and pull them down. Breath in, round the shoulders and pull down. So it's like you're doing shoulder circles, pull down. So let your arms come forward and then your shoulder blades pull down. Round them out forward, pull the shoulder blades down. Okay, now let's pay attention to our abdomen. Breath into the belly, and then breath out. Pull your bottom rib towards your hip bone and see if you can flatten out your back. So when you breathe in, notice the belly drops a little bit. Breathe out, tighten up, and flatten out your back. So breath in, so we can also do this as the dog. Breath in, long head reach, tailbone up to the ceiling. Breath out, let's do a tailbone tuck and into cat. Breath in, long head reach, tailbone to the ceiling. Breath out, tuck your chin under, tuck your tailbone under into cat. Breath in, and breath out. Breath in, and out. Good, let's go neutral. Okay, so we're going to pull those shoulder blades down our back. I just want you to rock forward. When you rock forward, really lengthen down those shoulder blades and then rock back into the hips. Rock forward, tighten up in your abdomen, pull your shoulder blades down your back, and breathe in, come back. Breathe out, come forward, tighten up, tighten up, tighten up in the abdomen. Breathe in, come back. Breathe out, come forward. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Breathe in, come down and back. Breathe out, come forward. Breathe in, down, and breathe out. I think this technical glitch that has happened has really blocked people from coming in. Oh my gosh. Like, I looked at all my settings last night and I thought they were fine. I don't know what happened. Okay, one more time. Breathe in. Chin tuck, and then breathe out, head long. Okay. So just to set our shoulders up even more, let's raise our right arm out to the side. So with that arm palm facing down, we're going to rotate up to the ceiling, do thread the needle. So breath in and tuck under, breath out, breath in, tuck under, breath out. Get that shoulder down deep. Breath in, breath under, tuck. One more time. Breath in, Breath under, tuck. And then let's do the same for the other side. Spread out your right hand, place it on the ground, left hand up, and rotate to the ceiling. Notice how the two different sides feel. Take a breath in through your nose, into your belly, breathe out and reach and drop that shoulder down. Breath in. Oh, already that feels so much better. Breath out. Breath in. And breath out. Good. Oh my God, that feels so good on the back. Okay. Now from here, let's go into bird dog. So you're going to balance on your right knee and on your left hand. So take a breath in, zip up your zipper, so kind of tighten up from your bum to your belly button. So starting at the anus, from the anus to belly button, tighten up, elevate your right arm, lift your left leg, tighten up your left bum, and super reach. Now what we're going to do here is you're going to put your thumb in and then make a fist. And here you want to be strong, strong, strong. Feel that tension all the way into your shoulder and into your lat. Okay, now hold it here. Keep breathing. We're going to pulse up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a breath in, breath out. Tuck your elbow to your knee. So do a little crunch, and then stretch out again. Adjust your left arm. Make sure there's a good amount of weight on your left arm. That's your support. Hold it there. Tighten up. Make your fist. Tighten up all the way into that shoulder. And pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breath in. Zip up. Tighten up. Tuck. And breath in. And hold. So zip, 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 and hold. Hold that length and pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breath in, tuck, breath out, and come to the ground. Woo, child's pose. Okay. So hold that child's pose. I've been getting some communications. I think people are having trouble here. Okay. Okay. So I'm hoping people are getting into the room that want to get into the room. Okay. I've let one person in, I think. Okay, so from here, take a breath in your child's pose. Breathe in so that your shoulder blades are lifting up off your back. Big breath into the ribs, into the belly first, and then the ribs. And then breathe out and come forward, back to neutral. Okay, so do some shoulder circles. So forward and back. So you've got your weight nicely even between the two hands, shoulder circles. Okay, pull those shoulder blades down, lift up through those arms. Okay, so now you're going to balance on your right arm and your left knee. Slide your right leg back, lift up, squeezing the bum, bring up your left arm, put your thumb in your fist. So now we're opposite arm leg reach. Hold that, get your position right, really weigh in on that right arm. So you're really weighing in on that right arm. Spread your fingers out. Make sure you've got your weight distributed in between some of the fingers so it's not all on your wrist. Make a fist with your left hand. Be really strong on that arm. Really squeeze your glute on the right and its pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5. Zip up your zipper. Strong in the abdomen. 2, 1. Take a breath in. Tuck. Breath out. Lift it up and hold. Lift it up and hold. Take a breath in and zip, and this pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breath in and tuck. Breath out. Lift it up. Fist. strong arm. If I came by, if you were in class, I would be coming by and try to push you over. So you're holding your position really tight. And let's pulse. 8, 7, neck is straight, you guys, don't let your head drop. 4, 3, 2, 1, breath in and tuck. Breath out. And bring your hand down and your leg down and go back into child's pose. Good. I will make sure that we make enough time for the Tabata after. Okay. So I'm going to say 18 minutes. Okay. Okay, so now I'm just changing, I'm just setting the timer so we get time to do the Tabata. Okay, so take a breath in. Now, okay, so now this is one of my favorite, combined moves. So what we're going to do is from your child's pose, your arms are really long and straight. So let's come forward, keep your arms tight to your side, lower yourself down, arms tight to your side, peel up, so lift up your head, peel up and breathe in, lift up to your lowest rib, keep your elbows tight to your side, press up, straight, turn your toes under, pop up into down dog. Okay, so we're in down dog. Try to press your heels down. This is big breath in, big breath out. Hips up, heels down. And then bring your knees down and then come back into child's pose. Take a breath in. Come forward, long and straight. Elbows tight to your side. Lower yourself down. Breathe in, peel up. Zip up, press through the arms. Breathe out, turn your toes under. And push up into down dog. Breath in. Breath out. Knees down. Go slow. And slide back into your hips. Okay. Breath in. Glide forward. Pull your shoulder blades down your back. Pull your shoulder blades down and lower yourself down. Okay. Breath in. Peel up. Just use the strength of your back to peel up. And then you press up using your arms tight to your sides. That's triceps. Turn your toes under. So we've just got our knees down. Turn our toes under. Pick up into down dog. Take a big breath in. Breath out. Press your belly towards your thighs. And then lower your knees down. And then come back into child's pose. Take a breath in. Come forward. Let's just repeat this nice little cycle. Breath out, breath in, zip up, breath out, push up, and up. So we're just going into a flow. Breath in, and hips down, breath out, and come back. Breath in, flow forward, down, peel up, press up, lift up, and into down dog. Good job, you guys. Breath in and breath out, knees down. Okay, so from here, what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of hovering. So you have your toes curled under and your hands are right underneath, your wrists are right underneath your shoulders. If you can, so make sure your shoulders are far down away from your ears and your head and neck are long. So take a breath in, zip up your zippers. You've got a nice strong wrap around your abdomen. You want to feel like you're really supported in the abdomen and in the back. So we're going to lift up our knees. We're going to lift up our knees a couple of inches off the mat, not very high. Notice how the back is still flat and the knees are just barely off the ground. So you want to be in that hover. So in that hover, just hold. Hold, hold, hold. Pull your shoulder blades down your back. Got the knees lifted up, and then lower your knees down. Okay. If your wrists are hurting, you can make a fist to do this. Okay, or flat hands. Take a breath in. Zip up your zipper from bum to belly button. It's like you have a zipper. Breathe out, lift up the knees. Hover. Hover, hover, hover. Hover, hover, hover. Hold it there, pull your shoulder blades down, keep your necks long and straight. Long and straight, long and straight. Just hold. The shoulders are going to want to creep up. You keep pulling those shoulder blades down your back. Okay, and bring your knees down. Okay, take a little break. We'll do it one more time. Take a breath in. Zip up your zipper. Shoulders right over top the wrists. Lift the knees up. Keep your abdomen tight, 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 tight. Now this one, you can glide forward and back a little bit if you want. Little tiny move forward and back. Your knees are up off the floor. Knees are up off the floor. Just forward and back. Zip up your zipper. Press those fingers into the ground. They will help you to take some pressure off the wrist. And down. Good. Let's go into kneeling. Get the pressure off the wrists. Hands behind the head. Okay, let's just do some rotations here. Just some rotations. It's good for the back. Good. We're gonna switch gears and go on our back. From our hands and knees to our backs and go into bridging. Okay. So let's go on our back into bridge. Okay. Hands down to your side. Open up the chest, take a breath in. Okay, let's do pelvic tilting. So you want to, let's just start with that. So we're gonna roll the pelvis up towards the ceiling and then breath in, roll back. So breath in, you fill up your belly and there's gonna be a space underneath your back in the mat. Breath out, you tuck that tailbone under as if you're about to lift to the ceiling. You pull that lowest rib towards your hip bone. So it's like an accordion, it's when the accordion's coming back together and you roll under. Okay, so breath in, roll your tailbone back so the accordion is opening. And then breath out, zip up your zipper and tuck under. Okay, next one we're going to lift up. Breath in, tuck under, breath out, press into your heels and lift up. So your back here should be really flat. Your back should be flat. So make sure your chest is wide open and relaxed and that your back is flat or a little bit curved, a little bit of a lumbar curve there. Okay, so let's lower down, breath in, press into the heels, breath out, pull that lowest rib to the hip bone. Breathe in, lower down, breathe out, little bit of a curve under, tuck under, and you've got the lowest rib pulling towards your hip bone. Breathe in. Now nothing is exaggerated. When I say lower rib to the hip bone, I just want you to bring it to neutral. It should be flat, not rounded and out of the way. Breathe in, lower down. Breathe out, lift up. So when I say zip up your zipper, this is something we're doing to help strengthen the pelvic floor. So if you imagine a zipper from your anus that comes all the way around and up to your belly button, there are different visuals that work for people. I've been using zipper lately. Some people think of it as sipping up a straw, like sucking up the straw. Other people think of like lifting up a blueberry from bum to belly button as if you've got a blueberry floating and you want to lift it up from bum to belly button. And breathe in, down, and breathe out, up. Okay, now hold it here. If you don't have any back problems, if you have no issues with your back, consider lifting up your right leg straight. Okay, flex the foot. So you want to flex the foot and you want to bring that leg as close to your head as possible. So I want you to feel a stretch in the back of that leg. Okay, from here, we were lifted up, our hips are up. The left side is working really hard and your left knee is pointing straight ahead. We're going to pulse 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. You should feel something happening in your left bum. Bring down that right leg, bring the hips down. Take a breath in. Breath out, roll up the hips, lift up, press through your heels. Okay, press through your right foot, keep your right knee tracking straight. Lift up your left leg. Flex your left foot so you feel a stretch in your calf and maybe your hamstring, whichever one's tightest, you're going to feel it the most. So press through that right heel. Really feel that right glute tighten up. Okay, so keep your left hips up high. Take a breath in and pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower that leg down and lower the hips down. Turn your toes slightly out. Let's take a breath in and lift up. 1, down, and 2. This is for the outside of the hip, where those dimples are in your glutes. 3, breath in, breath out. 4, breath in. 5, squeeze the glutes together, squeeze the bum together. 6, breath in, breath out. 7, breath in, breath out. 8. Okay, now hold it up, but change your toes to point forward. Bring your knees together. Bring your knees together. Okay, now lower yourself down, lower the hips down, take a breath in, press to the heels, lift up. So you've got big inner thigh work happening here. Lift hips up, knees together, inner thighs together, and lower down, breath in. Knees and inner thighs, squeeze. 2, and lower down. Knees and inner thighs, 3, and lower down. Knees and inner thighs, 4, up. Squeeze the knees together. And 5, breath in, lift up. 6, breath in. There's a balance between too fast and too slow. You don't want to go fast because you don't get as much work. Here's 8. Okay, relax. Take the knees into the chest and stretch. Take the knees into the chest and stretch. You can either grab from the insides and just grab your feet from between your legs and just rock side to side. Yeah, it's happy baby, so just you can go happy baby with your holding on to your toes from the inside. Good, you guys. So this is a good inner thigh stretch and hip opener. Okay, let's put our feet down, arms out to the side. We're going to do a hip sway. So knees are bent, feet are down, arms are stretched out to your sides, and you're going to rock your knees side to side. This hip sway is a lifesaver. Oh my gosh, it's good to do anytime you feel tightness in your lower back, in your hips. Just do this at any time. Just keep breathing in and out. Just keep breathing. See if you can press that knee towards the ground. Good job, you guys. I like to linger on the hip sway because it feels so good. Okay. All right. So let's just grab the knees and if you can, rock forward and back. Do a rock and roll. Just kind of fun and nice to do. Okay, so let's do another one of the essential Pilates moves. And that is a side plank or a side bridge, whichever one you can do. So a plank would be long and straight. A bridge would be knees bent. This is easier because it's a shorter body. If you can pull it, extend yourself fully, then do that. Okay, I'm just going to put a timer on. Oh, look at that, we're almost done here. Okay, so actually what I'm gonna do is I'm going to add these side bridges to our Tabata. So, so we're going to actually get up for a second because the Pilates time is pretty much over. So let's go into our Tabata, our intensity, high intensity workout. Okay, so just come onto your knees and slowly roll it up. And like I said, I will add the planks into our Tabata. Okay. So let me adjust the camera. So I hope you stick around for the high intensity intervals because they are a lot of fun. Okay, so this change of gears means that I'm using a timer. I will show you the timer. Okay, this is the timer. It will be, I will set it up so you can see it as well as me. I don't know if you guys can see that. Okay, so what it is that we do 20 seconds work hard, 10-second rest, and we do that in intervals. And so everyone's going to do whatever they can. Don't be shy about it. Like, just do whatever you can. You don't have to go, you don't have to be jumping up and down. You could be stepping, marching while if I'm jumping. I'm just going to change my music to go into that other playlist, which is going to be a little bit more upbeat. Okay. And so I'm going to start the Tabata.
Starting session.
So what you're going to hear is this guy, Tabata guy, talking to us. He'll tell us when to work and when to rest. There'll be 3 whistles when it's time, when leading up to the work time and the rest time. Okay. So first things first, we're going to go into running with knees up. Now again, you don't have to run. You can just do knees up, stepping. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so we're on. So the idea of the high intensity intervals is to work as hard as you can. So you want to really jack up how hard you're working. So do your best. Diane, you keep losing your camera there. Okay, so we're on rest. So we got a 10-second rest. Okay, so we're doing 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. Okay, here we go. So we really want to work hard. So work hard. Again, you don't have to be running. You could be just stepping this out. You could do knee lifts. Do whatever you can do that's safe for your body. I don't know if you have injuries, back problems, shoulder problems. Okay, we're on 10-second rest.
Rest.
Okay, the next thing we're going to do is tap back. So tap back, up, tap back, tap back.
Work.
Good job, you guys. Okay, I'm just going to drop the camera a bit. So repeat that. Repeat that movement. Here we go. So if you can't, like I'm adding a little kind of step, it's a little bit of a skip hop. You don't have to do a skip hop. You can just kind of tap back like this. It's up to you, whatever you can do. Okay, rest. 10-second rest. We're going to go back to running on the spot. Okay, here we go. So I show you an exercise to do. We do that exercise twice. So I'll give you 2 different exercises to do. And we do 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. So we're doing 8 cycles. Now we can push our arms up here too. Break.
Rest.
10-second rest. Okay. Let's repeat that. Here we go.
Work.
I'm lifting my arms up, but you don't have to lift your arms up. You can have your arms down. It's up to you. Do whatever you can do. At this Tabata, remember, high intensity intervals is great for weight loss. Okay.
Rest.
We're going to go back into that step back. Ready, and back.
Work.
You can speed that up. Do whatever it is that you need to do to make it work for you. Okay, rest.
Rest.
We need to do that one more time. Okay, here we go.
Work.
Run. Yep, do whatever you want to do. That looks like this. When you bring that leg back, see if you can squeeze your glute. Okay, so that was one cycle, one round. Okay, the next one we're going to do is if you've got your weights. You don't need to have weights. If you want weights, if you've got weights. What we're going to do is squat to the side and center your hips in the middle. Lift up. Squat to the other side. So it's side, center, other side, center. Other. Okay, here we go. Timer starting. Down and up.
Work.
Down and up. 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 Now remember, super fast means you're working more momentum than really focusing on the muscle. So this is medium speed. I want you to focus on pull down, push up. Pull down, push up with the arms.
Rest.
Okay, take a break. Okay, get ready. 3 seconds, and we start. Down and up.
Work.
Down and up. 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 Down and up. Good. Good job, you guys. Good. Next one, after this, we're going to squat, sitting into a chair. So
Rest.
if you have a chair, you don't need a chair. It's squat, bicep curl, triceps press. Biceps curl, triceps press. You don't really need a chair.
Work.
All you need to do is sit, press, sit, press. If you have a chair, it helps, but you don't need the chair. It gives you something to aim for. Triceps press. When you bring your arms down, I want you to think about, okay, timer's done. When you bring your arms back, I want you to think about holding your shoulders in place and press back with your arms. So biceps curl, triceps, down, up, down, up, down. Breathe in through your nose as much as you can, you guys. Heavier weight will, of course, make that harder.
Rest.
Okay, we've done 2. We're going to go back to side, pull down, press up. Okay, pull, push,
Work.
pull, push, pull. Really be specific about where you put your hands, where your arms are. Pretend that you have programmed your hands to be exactly where you want them to be. So you want to hit all those points. Break.
Rest.
You want to hit all those points on your arc lift. Okay, so very specific and deliberate. Breathe in, breathe out.
Work.
Out. You're doing the best you can. Whatever you're doing is good. You're doing something. Even if you're not doing what I'm doing. You're here because it's working out with friends. And that's awesome. Okay,
Rest.
let's go back to our squat. Bicep curl, triceps press. Shoulders down and back. Here we go. Down. Up.
Work.
I'm listening to, what's her name? That young girl who grew up, Miley Cyrus, Malibu. That's my song on that playlist I shared with you. I don't know if you could access it.
Rest.
Whew. Okay, let's do it again. Okay, bicep curl, triceps.
Work.
Now, remember, very specific about where you want your arms. Really press down and away with those arms. Down and away. Triceps. Pull that bottom rib to the hip bone. Okay, another round done, you guys. Okay, before we get too tired in the arms, the next round is going to be our plank set. This is really hard. Okay, I'm going to adjust the camera. So this plank round is pretty challenging. We're going to start on our elbows. So get yourself ready. Elbows down, shoulders right over top the elbows, legs up and go. Okay, pull your shoulder blades down. Be strong. Tighten up your hips, tighten up your bum, keep your head up. Almost everyone drops their head. Don't be that person, keep your head up. The back of the neck specifically, lift up the back of the neck. Zip up your zipper and come down. Child's pose.
Rest.
Breathe in through your nose. Okay, set up, elbows down, legs up. Pull your shoulder blades down. Pull your shoulder blades down. Pull those shoulder blades, tighten up the abdominals, tighten up your glutes, pick up the back of your legs. Feel your calves tighten up, push through your heels. Head is straight and long, zipper zipped up. Okay, next set, we're up on the arms. We're coming up on our arms. Ready? Pull your shoulder blades down. Feet up. Tap right foot out, just the right foot. Just the right side. Keep your neck up. Don't let your neck drop. Right side out. Right side out. If you want, you can put your left knee down. Do whatever you need to do. Okay, take a break. Get some relief of your wrists. Okay, here we go. Shoulder blades down, toes under, left leg out. Zip up your zipper, left leg out. Tap left leg out. Back of the neck's up. Shoulder blades down. Feel those obliques working. Your abdominals are working hard. Your shoulders are working hard. Your back is working. Woo!
Rest.
Okay, the next one. Go down on your left side. We'll do a left side plank. Left side. Come on up, you guys.
Work.
Lift it up on your left arm. Elbow belt, elbow bent. Elbow bent. Oh, darn. Come on down.
Rest.
Okay, let's do that side again. Left side, tuck your elbow under, be tall, tall on the arm, lift. Think shoulder over shoulder, hip over hip. Try not to be twisted at all. Try not to be, look down your body line, long in the waist. Knee can be down, it doesn't have to be long legs. Put your knee down if you want. Zip up your zipper and lower down. Whew. Okay, let's go to our right side.
Rest.
We're gonna go onto our right side. Okay, be super long. Tuck, pull your elbow in towards your body. Arm is up. Pull that shoulder blade down your back and hold it up. Lift, 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 lift. Reach that arm up to the ceiling. Be stacked. Be straight stacked. Okay, take a little break.
Rest.
Okay, put your right elbow down again. Get ready. Long legs, breath in. Pull that elbow in towards the body. Pull your shoulder blade down your back. And hold 20 seconds. You can do this. Hold. Zip up your zipper. Be long and strong. Push up through that arm. Push up, push up, push up. Breathe and down. Woo, good job, you guys. Good job.
Tabata complete.
Okay. Now let's come on up. So that round is done. If you have a chair, let's pull out the chair. Okay, so what we can do here is holding on to your chair. Now again, you can do this on the ground. It's harder. I'm just giving you another option. If we do running man, it's tucking the knees into the chest. Okay, we're on. Game on. Okay, let's go. You can do this on the ground. You don't have to run. You can tap. You can just hold a knee, tuck in. Whatever's going to get your heart rate up. You have to zip up your zipper here. Okay, take a break.
Rest.
I'm just looking at you here. Okay, ready, go.
Work.
So tighten up through the abdomen. Give your back support. If your back is hurting, it's because your abs are either getting too tired or maybe your zipper is not zipped up. Just be careful if your back's starting to get sore. Okay. Whew.
Rest.
Okay, now this next one, bit fun. Hopping side to side. Okay, side, 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 side. Now, of course, you can do 1 foot at a time. If your wrists are bugging you, we can do it this way.
Rest.
There are lots of ways to adapt these exercises to suit you, you guys, my friends. Okay, let's do it again. Pick whichever version works for you. Now, the other thing you can do is really kick your knees and heels up. Whew. Okay,
Rest.
back to mountain climber. Whew. Down in the chair. Tuck in.
Work.
Whew. Zip up that zipper. Neck up. Break.
Rest.
Whew. Okay. Do your shoulder rolls. Get ready. Tighten up through the abdomen. Let's go.
Work.
You should be getting pretty tired, you guys. This is not meant to be easy. But your body will love you for it. You're getting the blood rolling. Your muscles stronger. You're building up your immune system. Building more lung capacity. Whew. Now, instead of going on our arms for that hopping side to side, let's just do the hops standing. Here.
Work.
Oops, that's too high. Keep going. Side to side. Okay.
Rest.
One more time for that one. One more time. All right.
Work.
Okay.
Tabata complete.
That one's done. Okay, next round. I'm gonna move the chair. I'm gonna lift up a little tiny bit. Grab your weights. Okay, we're going to raise the arms up to the side as we lunge back. So knee up, right leg back, arms up. So stand up, slowly lunge, up. Lunge, squeeze your right bum as you go up. Press into your left heel as you stand.
Rest.
Okay, let's do that again. Right leg will come back. You squeeze your right bum, lift up those arms, and press into your left heel. Squeeze, we're on. Squeeze your left bum. Here, when the right knee comes up, squeeze your left bum. Good. Woo. Good. Woo, shoulders are gonna get tired. Let's do the same thing. Left leg back. Okay, left leg
Work.
up, left leg back. Squeeze your right bum when that knee comes forward. Watch your shoulders, don't strain to lift up those arms. If your arms get tired, bend at the elbows.
Rest.
Okay, same thing, left leg back. Okay, left leg back.
Work.
Squeeze your right bum. When you lift up, push through your right heel. Squeeze your right bum, keep your head straight. Zip up your zipper as you lift up. Zip up. Woo. Try to be steady. Woo.
Rest.
Okay. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to balance. Stand on your left leg,
Work.
right knee out, right knee up. Okay. Raise, pull in. Raise the arms, pull in. Stay tall. Up, pull in. Raise, pull in. Up, pull in.
Rest.
Okay, break. So we're standing on our left leg. We're raising arms out to the side. Okay, up. Now thumbs are up. So weights are vertical. Thumbs are up. Thumbs up. Good. Whoop. Look straight ahead. Helps to look straight ahead if your eyes move around. It's a lot harder. Good. Ooh, those weights are getting heavy.
Rest.
Just make sure they don't pull on your neck. Keep your neck back. Okay, stand on your right leg. Okay. Now let's do arms forward and straight back. Forward, straight back. Look straight ahead. Back. Working the shoulders. If your knee can, if you're not tired, just keep going.
Rest.
If your knee can lift up higher than your waist, you're actually using more abdominals than hip flexor. Whoa. The balance is
Work.
challenging, especially if we have lots of carpeting underneath us. Flat floors are best. I've got a couple of carpets here, a carpet underlayer mat. So cushy surfaces are harder. Okay, that one's done. Put your weights down. Okay, I've got a fast song playing here, Serena Ryder. That really jumpy, got my number. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna twist to this song. Okay, so twist. We're not on yet. Okay, just get ready for it. Get ready for it. Okay, we're gonna twist. Here we go.
Work.
So my feet are close together in this one. This series, we're gonna do different things with our feet. Okay. No,
Rest.
Siri, I'm not talking to you. Siri thought I was talking to her. Okay. Sorry, here we go. Do it again.
Work.
Now you're gonna do whatever you can, right? So you could be stepping this through, depending on where you're at. So just go as hard and controlled as you can. Okay, we're in rest.
Rest.
Okay. So now arms, feet are gonna be wider, arms are gonna come down to the side. Here we go. So we're turning my heels towards the front. Arms down to the hips. I'm reaching, I'm pulling. Reaching my arm up, pulling my elbow down. Okay.
Rest.
Okay. Repeat that. Okay, elbow to the hip.
Work.
Hopefully you have some fun music on. That's kind of loud. And this is usually a way to get the motivation going. Good. Okay.
Rest.
So this next one, let's do arms in front. Okay. Here we go.
Work.
And let's go low. Arms still in front if you can. So it's different with getting down lower. Okay, break.
Rest.
Okay, this is our last Tabata. So this is our last set. Okay, here we go. Front, legs wide.
Work.
Try to get low. Woo. Okay, two more.
Rest.
Two more. Okay, so let's do a little hop kick. Okay. And if you can't hop and skip, all you're gonna do is you're gonna step down and kick forward. So you can skip it, hop, punch arm forward, punch through, kick through the heel. So you feel your legs working.
Rest.
Last one, this is the last one, you guys, before we do our cool down. Okay, run. Keep your back up tall, especially with that kick going forward. You don't want to throw out your back. So last 20 seconds. Good. Woo.
Session
All right.
complete.
We're done. Usually we give high fives, high tens. Good job, you guys. Okay, so just hang in there. Hopefully your heart rate's up. It's going to take a second to cool down. I'm going to change my tone of my music, put it back into the chill frame of mind, just to take it down a bit. Okay, I'm going to take a little sip of water. Throat's dry. Okay. All right, breathing in and out. Okay. So what we're going to do is a little curtsy lunge and then come up. Little curtsy lunge. That should open up the hip. Breath in and out and in. So a lot of the things that we did actually involved lengthening muscles. Okay, so now let's hold it down in our kneeling position. So in your kneeling position, I want you to lower down your left arm. Actually, if you want to mirror me, okay, lower down your right arm. Lower down your right arm. Stretch your left leg behind you. So raise your left arm up over your head and back. So what it should look like is left leg back, left arm back. So you're creating this big, long arc. It's like a bow. It's like a bow. It's like the front of the bow. So you're feeling the stretch down your side body. Okay, now we're going to lower that right hip down and sweep your left arm forward. And then lift up again. Breath in. Lower your arm down. Sweep from the front to the back. And one more time. Breath in. Breath out. Sweep. Okay, now stay here on the ground. See how your knees are pointed to your right. You're going to hold on to your left ankle. Raise your right arm. Sweep up. Breathe in to your left. Now cross over. Bring your elbow towards the left knee. And then fold forward as much as you can. And then come back up. Breath in. Let's do it again. Up. So this is really hard to bend over into that side. Really hard to get the elbow across to the opposite knee, and then roll. Now make sure you're holding on to your left ankle with your left hand, and this right arm is the one leading the way. Okay, there, and there. Okay, I'm going to show you this one stretch, which is really awesome. So lie down on your side. Bring both arms in front of you. So let me angle my camera. I'm just going to lower my camera. Okay, so both arms are shooting out from the shoulders straight ahead, perpendicular to the body. The bottom leg is straight, the top knee is bent and in front, and your head is down on your side. So take your top hand, touch the floor with your fingers, breathe in, sweep that arm over top, bring down your shoulder. So I'm lying down on my left side and I'm bringing down my right shoulder. Open up, breathe in, and then just roll that arm back to start position. Okay, take your fingers, keep them on the ground, sweep, make the semicircle up over your head. Keep your hand down, semicircle up over your head. You'll know how tight your shoulders are in this sweep. Now, you should feel something in your back. If you don't feel anything in your back, bring that knee closer to your chest. So kind of just pull that knee up towards your arm a bit on the side there. And then bring it back to center to start, and breathe in, sweep. Pause wherever you feel tightest, bring that shoulder down, and then return. Okay, so that was 3 breaths. Let's lift ourselves up. Okay, now we're back to sitting. Swing your legs, your knees the other way. Before you had your knees to the right, now swing your knees pointing to the left. Bring your left hand down by your side. And remember how we did this? We were up from kneeling and we had our leg behind us and our arm behind us. Breath in, sweep forward, come down and then come up. Breath in, sweep forward, and come up. Breath in, sweep forward, and up. Okay, and then bring it back down. Okay, now here we are. We're holding on to our right ankle with our right hand, with our left hand. We're going to lift up and we're going to bend over to our right. Bring that left elbow to the right knee, fold forward, and then sweep around to the side. Breath in, and forward, across, and sweep. One more time. Breath in, cross, and sweep. Okay, and now from here, what was the other thing we did? I think that was it. Did I forget something? No, I think that was it. Hang on, what am I forgetting? I don't know. Okay, so that's good. That's good. Okay, so now we're just going to sit with our knees up, and let's rock the knees side to side. It's kind of like a hip sway, but we're sitting up. Excuse me. Okay, that's good. Now, we're going to go into a little tuck position. So you put your heels, don't put your heels on the ground, but your heels are approaching the ground in your tuck. So what you should feel here is a stretch in your lower calf, maybe in your posterior, maybe in your hamstrings, maybe in your quads. It just depends on where you're tight. Everyone has a different tight spot. Okay, so our chin is down. Once you tuck your chin under, that's now affecting the fascia up at the top of the neck and the spine. I can feel that coming all the way down my back because we're pulling on the fascia, that connective tissue. Okay, so roll back onto your heels and lift your bum up. So now we're just hanging. Now you're just hanging. Let your head be heavy. Breathe in through your nose. On your next breath out, we start to roll up. Go really carefully. Imagine stacking your vertebrae with a big space for those disc pillows in between. Keep your chin down until the very last thing where it comes up. Okay, hold on. Camera adjustment. Okay, now it's a simple breath in and breath out. Flex your hands from the front. Breath in, breath out. And then breath of gratitude. So we open up ourselves to that thought, that positive thought. Let it seed itself, root itself. Let that thought root itself all the way down in your toes. It's like you've got a seed of that thought in each one of your tippy toes where the toenail is. So you're rooting that thought, and it's a very fast growing seed. So just focus on your thought and let it root all the way up into the crevices of your brain. And then let's put it in the greenhouse and lock it in. Thanks for joining me, you guys. I'm just going to unmute you for a second.